Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a landmark episode, Season 2, Episode 10 of Idioms Explained podcast. I'm Emily, and we're so glad you're learning with us on Learn English by English.
And I'm Alex, episode 10 of season 2, Emily. Fantastic! Before we delve into today's very relieving idiom, it's time to reveal the answer to the What's Alex's Idiom challenge from S2E10.
Indeed. Last time, Alex, you described your brother planning to start a business, learn a language, and train for a marathon all at once, and you were worried he was trying to do too much.
I was, and we asked our astute listeners which idiom from season 1 best described that concern of taking on too many difficult tasks. The correct idiom was, to bite off more than you can chew.
To bite off more than you can chew. Exactly, meaning to take on a commitment that's too large or difficult to handle. Excellent work by everyone who guessed that. You can find that in episode 17 of season 1.
Great job, everyone. Now, Emily, what idiom are we discussing today that often leads to a feeling of relief?
Today, Alex, we're looking at a very therapeutic idiom, to get something off your chest.
To get something off your chest. That feels good just saying it. It means to talk about something that has been worrying you or making you feel anxious or unhappy so that you no longer have to keep it to yourself and you feel better, right?
Precisely. It's about unburdening yourself by expressing a pent-up emotion, concern, or secret. For example, I've been worried about this for weeks. I really need to get it off my chest and talk to someone.
It implies that these unspoken worries can feel like a heavy weight on your chest, and talking about them lightens that load. What's the origin of this phrase, Emily?
The origin seems to be fairly literal and intuitive, Alex. The chest, being the location of the heart and lungs, has long been associated with deep emotions and feelings. The idea of a burden or worry physically weighing on one's chest is a common metaphorical concept. So, getting it off means to relieve that pressure by voicing it. The phrase became common in the 20th century.
That makes sense. So, you might tell a friend, "You seem troubled. Is there anything you want to get off your chest?" It's an invitation to share.
Exactly. Or, after a difficult conversation, someone might say, "I'm glad I finally told him how I felt. I really needed to get that off my chest." It often leads to a sense of relief or catharsis.
It does. It's not always about solving the problem, but the act of sharing itself can be very helpful. It can be about confessing something, expressing a grievance, or just sharing a heavy thought.
You're right. The relief comes from the expression itself. It's a very human need to share our burdens. So, to summarize for our listeners, to get something off your chest means to talk about something that has been worrying you or on your mind for a while in order to feel relief.
A wonderfully clear and empathetic explanation, Emily. A very important idiom for emotional well-being. And now, are our listeners ready to get their correct answers for What's Alex's Idiom off their keyboards and into the comments?
I'm sure they are. Let's hear today's scenario, Alex, from season 1.
All right, here's the challenge for episode 10. My colleague and I were working on a project together. We found a way to finish our main task and also complete a smaller related task at the same time using the same effort. We were very efficient. Which idiom from season 1 best describes our efficient action of achieving two goals with one single effort?
Efficiency is always good. Listeners, what do you think? Which season 1 idiom describes accomplishing two things with one action? Post your answers in the comments.
We're excited to see your clever solutions. And that brings us to the end of our 10th episode of season 2.
Thanks so much for joining us. Please subscribe to Learn English by English and hit that notification bell. We love sharing these idiom journeys with you, and your support means everything.
We are committed to high-quality, clear explanations. Every like and share helps us reach more learners like you. Until next time, everyone.
Bye for now, and don't hesitate to get things off your chest when you need to.